everyone, welcome back to my channel. First, I would like to apologize for the delay of posting this video, but it's been so crazy lately with all of this moving process, with the summer holiday, preparing for school. I just didn't have much time to craft, but now school has already started. My daughter is at school and I have time to craft, and I would like to show you today what I managed to make the last few days. These are, I call them two-faced envelopes because they're envelopes from both sides and nice size pocket between them. I'll show you in a second what I mean and why I call them this way. These envelopes are very simple to make and very quick. You don't need a lot of stuff to create them. You just need A4 paper, scissors, a scoring board. You don't even need a board, but if you would like to be precise, you can use it, and a glue. That's all you need to create these beautiful envelopes. You can use any kind of paper. I used coffee dyed paper and a ledger paper. I'm sure you can use any kind of paper, and yep. So these envelopes are different sizes with various and interesting pockets and tuck spots which can hold a lot of stuff, letters and anything you would like to keep in them. I think they're perfect addition to any journal. You can use them in your journals and they will save you space. I like them a lot. I hope you really like them as well, and you like the idea of making them and you will give it a try. So I would like to show you first the ones that I made already, and after that I show you the process of making them. Let's start with the ledger one first. So this one is not two-faced because there is an envelope just at the front and on the back is plain, but okay, so this is the main pocket, the actual envelope. It's a big one, space for journaling. And then I created these tuck spots. I glued them down only on the bottom, and I created the tuck spot, but you can also glue them down on the other side and create a small pocket. So you have two tuck spots on each side, so one, and this is the second one, and on the other side is the same. So the first one, and then oops, the second one. So you can keep stuff in here as well. You close it on the back side. This is how I decorated it, and I made this pocket, adding more ephemera for journaling. So this is the first one. I made another one which is the same as the first one, just using coffee dyed paper. So you open it, this is the main envelope, and then you have these tuck spots. So the first one and then the second one, which gives you more space. the same on the other side. There we go. And on the back it looks like this. I made this small pocket. So that's the second one. And then the rest 3 envelopes are the two-faced envelopes. So this is, okay, this is the one side of the envelope. You open it, and then this is the main pocket on this side. So this is the envelope, and then I decorated it making a tuck spot. You close it, and on the other side is the second envelope with the same, the same size envelope, the same size pocket. And here I made a tuck spot. There we go. And then between these 2 envelopes you have another pocket, which is deep and nice size pocket for more stuff to include in your envelope. These beautiful ephemeras are from a digital kit from Digital Collage Club. Okay, and then this is the same construction. You open it, you have a pocket here, close it. On the other side, the other envelope. And here I attach a glassine envelope, which gives you more space to collect stuff. I used the washi tape, Tim Holtz paper, beautiful design paper to decorate it, and I didn't glue the glassine envelope completely. I made this pocket just for extra storage. You close it, and then this is the middle pocket. These are ephemeras from the Digital Collage Club as well. Okay, and then the last one is a different size. It is deeper. So this is the first side, the first envelope. You open it, and you have this deep envelope pocket. You close it, and on the other side I created these 2 skinny but long envelopes. Yeah, and behind them, between these 2 skinny ones and the other envelope, it's this deep nice pocket. This is a beautiful postcard from England, from 1953. And here it's just a pocket which I created using an envelope as well. There we go. So this is the last one. I really hope you like these envelopes. Now I'll show you the making process of them.
These are the stuff that you need to create this kind of envelopes. You start with
them, and to make these envelopes, all you need is a pair of scissors, glue, scoring board, and a piece of paper. In this case I'm using a ledger paper. This one I bought from Amazon. It's beautiful. So we get one piece of paper, and so this is A4 size paper. I know there is a difference between European A4 and American and Canadian A4. This one is 11 by 8.5. Yes, 8.5, but it's a very slight difference. So what I do is I score first at 1.5 on this side, and then on the other side I do the same at 1.5. Now you have this. Okay, so okay, now you have these two flaps, and then I turn the paper on the other side, and I want this side to be the flap of the envelope, so this one, and I score it at 2, I think it was 2, yes, so I score it at 2 inches. Okay, so at 2 inches. So this will be the flap of your envelope. Okay, and then without the scoring board, I just fold it. I just leave a little, very tiny space. I don't go to the line. There you go. So now you have to have this. Very simple, right? So then you open it and you fold it this way. Now you need to cut these 2 small pieces.
there you go. And now side 2.
Yes, I slightly fold it in half in order to make the flap of the envelope. Okay, so there we go. Now you have your flap. That's what you have right now. There we go. And instead of cutting these flaps and waste the paper, I kept it and I created these tuck spots. Okay, so you do this, and now you fold these two flaps this way. Okay, and what I do this cutting, but you can do whatever you like. Okay, so now that's what you have. There we go. Now you can glue here on these two lines. There we go. Here. And then when you fold them, you glue the bottom and on the other side the same thing. Oops. There we go. Now you have the envelope and the tuck spots. 1, 2, on the other side 1, 2. If you like, you can glue these two as well on this side, and then you have small pockets. But I think leave it like this gives you more space to add stuff in them. So this is the first envelope, and then you can decorate it any way you wish. And also this is the size that I made, but you can also make different sizes. You can make it shorter, smaller, with bigger flaps, bigger tuck spots, or bigger pockets at the front, which maybe we should try now. Okay, let's try this. So instead of scoring at 1.5, we can do it at 2.5. Now we're going to make this kind, the two-faced envelopes. They're smaller size, but they're two-faced with more pockets. And I'll show you how I made this. So again, you need the same tools, nothing else. This time I'm using coffee dyed paper, A4 size. So you place it on the scoring board this way, and then you score at 1.5 inches, which will be your flap of both envelopes. So you can do a bigger 2 inches or 1.5, depends on the size you like to make, but in this case I'm doing 1.5 inches flap. There you go, and now you just fold it. Maybe this side is more beautiful. Okay, let's you just fold it this way. There we go. Now you have this. Now what I do, turn it on the back side, the plain side, and then I fold it in half. Okay, you fold it in half. And now the flaps. For these flaps I used my punch board, the envelope punch board, to create the shapes of these flaps, but you don't have to do it. You can leave it like this, or like you can do a different shape or just a regular envelope shape. But before that, like when you fold it in half, before you do the flaps, you need to cut here in the middle. This is the flap of the envelope. You need to cut in the middle to separate both flaps of the both envelopes. So now you have two separated flaps. And now, without using the envelope sponge board, we can just create just a regular shape. There we go, the first one, and we do the same with the other one. There we go. Now you fold it. Now you should have this. Okay, and when you fold it in half, you glue down. First, you need to glue down here to close the envelopes. Oops. Okay, let's do it together. So we glue down both sides. We fold it in half. and we need to glue on this side and on the bottom. So you turn it on the back side, the blank side, you glue down the bottom, and then on the side. Okay, there you go. Now you have this middle good size pocket between both envelopes. There you go. This is the first. Before do any gluing, you can also, if you would like, to use, if you have this envelope punch board, you can do this shape. If you don't have it, you can just leave it like this. So you have the first envelope on that side, you turn it on the other side, this is the second envelope, and then this is the middle pocket between both envelopes. So this is the construction of these two envelopes. When you decorate them, they'll look like this, so beautiful. They provide so much space for storage, for keeping stuff, for journaling. So yeah, this is this kind of two-faced envelopes. Now we are going to make the last two-faced envelope. So this one, where you have an envelope here and two skinny long envelopes on the other side with a nice size pocket between them in the middle. So we are making this one. So I'm using a coffee dyed piece of paper as well. It's A4 size paper. You place it on the scoring board in this way, and we're starting with the flap of the envelope. First, this one is 2 inches flap. You can do 1.5. Yeah, it's your choice. I'm doing 2 inches flap. So the first score line is at 9 inches. So this will be my flap. After that, you just fold it this way, and you have this simple. After that, in order to make the long envelopes, you need, these are 2 inches, they're 2 inches wide. You can make them wider without having this space between them, so you can make them bigger and close to each other, and you won't have this space between them, or you can make them 2 inches each and having this space between them. It's your choice. You can do either way. So I am going to do exactly the same way as this one, but the other option will be very good as well. So let's make these two skinny envelopes. So you score on both sides at 2 inches. So now we have 2 inches on this side and 2 inches on the other side. You fold them at the scoring line. And now you have this welcome. So we need to do the flaps. We need to separate the envelopes. That's why you open it and you need to cut here and here. This is your flap, so you need to cut here and here. And now you have 3 separate flaps. Now if you have this envelope punch board, you can use it. If you don't, we're just making a regular you do the same with the smaller ones. Now you have to open it, and we have to glue on this side and on that side. So you apply glue here. There we go. Now you fold on the back these 2 skinny ones, and I glue down the bottom of each. There we go. Now you have this whole envelope on this side, a deep one. When you turn it, you have these 2 long skinny ones with a pocket in the middle. There we go. And now you can decorate it any way you like. So you have this pocket, which is that. It's deep. And if you like, in order to close them a little bit more, you can make a small pocket here to connect these 2 long envelopes, but you can leave them this way, decorate them any way you like. So this is that envelope. And it's the last one. If you like me to make another video to decorate all these envelopes that we just made, so if you would like to see this process of decorating the envelopes that we just made, just let me know in the comments below and I'll do it. But otherwise, this is the construction process, which is the main important. You know how to make them, and then when you decorate them, they will look like this. They will be so beautiful and so functional. Yep. So this is for today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope you like my idea and give it a try. Please like this video, comment below, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my work, and I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.